Hi, welcome back to the Mosaic Moving Minute. I'm Dr. Andy. Today I thought I'd deal with the most exciting subject, that being posture. I've mentioned it several times, and it's really important for many reasons. Posture is the window to your spine, but also your health, because most people with poor posture, they have nerve impingement, for instance, and it's something we deal with a lot in this realm, and it's often a precursor to many other problems down the line, including arthritis. Many of you have probably seen people as they start to age and they start to have the shuffle. In other words, they're leaning over like this and they're not picking their feet up and they're kind of shuffling like that. But it doesn't necessarily have to do with older people. I see a lot of people that don't use the posture and the rhythm and the mechanics properly, and that all weaves together. One thing's for sure about posture: the longer you wait about it, the longer it takes and the harder it is to kind of groove that in. So I encourage everybody to start as quickly as possible if you want to avoid those issues. So a couple little heads up today. Obviously we talk about slouching. I've seen many people, and they're basically doing this, dealing with a laptop, reading papers, whatever, like this, okay? So they don't have any support. So rather than put yourself in a C configuration, think about it as an S configuration. Use pillows judiciously as best you can. That would also go with sitting on a bed. A lot of times you sit on a bed and you see people cross their legs and then they bend over like this. Well, in order to do that, you've got to put your back and your hips in a precarious position, and that definitely can wear and tear on this whole situation. So think about support, think about keeping that S configuration, and that should help you greatly moving forward. If you're having trouble getting in these positions, it's really important to see somebody like me, because we can get to the root of the problem and start to change that memory and some of those patterns and get you off down the road in a much smoother direction. I think that's it for today. Have a great one.